Hotel brothers and sisters, Black Power, as always, giving on to the creator, the ancestors, my sister, my father, my in-laws, chief of staff, brother Harris Abdul, my subscribers, my viewers, my family, and all the brothers and sisters that are fighting for our liberation and salvation among the black nation. Today I got a few things I want to discuss. A couple of the things you probably already waiting to get my view or see what type of information I have or gathered up concerning a couple of situations. But first I want to show you something, and this is in Washington, D.C. at this Korean Carryout right on Benton Road, northeast, called Wings and More Wings. And I'm putting these motherfuckers on blast. These raisin-eyed, slant-eyed, onion breath, too short to shit in the toilet, bucket shitting ass motherfucking goop somber bitches. These Koreans who have fish. I'm just gonna show you the picture. This is behind the goddamn carryout. And these appear to be condoms in which these goop motherfuckers put raw fish in these motherfucking rubbers and hang them on a clothesline in the back of the store, which is in the back of the store is a goddamn alley full of motherfucking rats, possums, all types of bugs and dogs and all types of other motherfucking animals that run rampant in Washington, D.C., and even raccoons and deer in some parts. And here they have fish, raw fish, sitting in motherfucking condoms, hanging on their clothesline on the fence. Now, the motherfucking excuse that they used was they were going to consume the fish themselves, and which is total bullshit. And I understand certain these Filipinos and in certain countries in islands where they have let their food hang to dry out, but the conditions are much more sanitized than in a Washington, D.C. back alley. You know, and this is why we have to stop catering to these motherfuckers. Stop patronizing these motherfucking gooks. They mean us no good. They come into the black community. They don't hire anyone in the black community. Nobody. And that tells you something right there because of the secrets that they have in terms of how they prepare the food for the black community. Because you are never allowed to walk in the back and see exactly what they're doing and how they're preparing the food. But we continue to buy these motherfucking big pigeon wings. We continue to serve these motherfuckers because a lot of times we are too lazy to prepare our own foods. And that's why nutricide is going to be one of the weapons of mass extermination of black people. And we take up for Mama Son, and we take up for these motherfuckers and defend these goop motherfuckers that can't stand you. How many times have you ever went in the Korean carryout and didn't have no money or was short and they let you go without mopping the floor or doing something or getting some other niggas from out in front of their goddamn establishment? Come on, let's be honest. Stop patronizing these motherfuckers. They hate us. They clearly show it. I like to send some energy, positive energy, as much energy as I can send at this time to this brother who made his way to the ancestral realm. I think yesterday, Brother James Ingram, for those who know about the R&B, the true legends of R&B, James Ingram was supposedly made his ascension as a result of brain cancer. And Quincy Jones should pay for every piece of service that this brother needs and compensate their families. And I'm saying this because James Ingram was a victim of Quincy Jones's homosexual ritual. And see, during that time in the 70s and 80s, where no one really heard of this type of shit that took place in the industry, with the exception of those that were in the industry. And so they got down so they could come up, which they don't have to do today because it's wide open and prevalent. But nevertheless, let's send our hoteps and black powers to Brother James Ingram. Excuse me, one second. And we wish him well in his travels to the ancestral realm. Jussie Smollett, the brother that plays on Empire, the gay brother that plays on Empire, while they were in Chicago filming a segment of the show Empire, Jussie Smollett was beaten with bleach thrown on him and a noose tied around his neck. He suffered some broken ribs, some contusions around the face, among having a bleach type substance poured on him with the noose. And now these devils are talking about it may be a hate crime. What the fuck do you mean it may be a hate crime? He was called all types of niggas and faggots, bleach poured on him, and a noose around his neck. And then you crackers are going to sit up here and say that it could possibly be a hate crime when you know goddamn well it was a hate crime. Now, my condolences, my heart, and best wishes go out to the family, and hopefully the brother makes a full recovery. However, by him, being a black gay man, black gay man in America, with the red carpet laid out for him. This is part of the consequence when you fuck with these motherfucking crackers, thinking that white America fucking supports you and love you, that you are an exceptional nigga from the rest of the slaves. And by you having so much love for these devils, this is what they show you. Now, the real white America were the ones that attacked you. The real white America. And, Jussie Smollett is a talented brother and all of that. But however, Lee Daniels, that's Lee Daniels' protege. And I don't have a lot to say. I just wish him well, wish him a full recovery, and my blessings and peace go out to the family. Jussie Smollett, he comes from a talented family. His sister plays in, this is the brothers, the siblings. And one of the sisters, Journey Smollett, she plays on the show Underground. Phenomenal actor. She's a phenomenal actress. And she's played in a lot of, I think, The Great Debaters. She's played in some serious films. And she appears to be a strong, conscious black woman, which I have a lot of respect for her. And I wish them well. I wish the family well. I wish the brother a full recovery. But see, you're going to see this. Black Lives Matter going to come into the picture. Now, Black Lives Matter is supposed to be an organization that deals with police terrorism, first and foremost, among just about over anything. But you're going to hear from them in some form. Like the NAACP, I don't know what they stand for, because they don't help the black community, and they have zero response to any injustices that take place within the black community. It's just an organization that was created by a white so-called Jew, Arthur Spiegelman, and the reason it was created and headed by W.B. Du Bois and Booker T. Washington was J. Edgar Hoover wanted an organization to counter the UNIA, Universal Negro Improvement Association, that was headed by Garvey, that had 6 million of our ancestors. And so they came up with an organization to go against the UNIA, and that was the NAACP, which was created in the early 1900s. And here it is, 2019, and they still calling themselves colored. And just like Black Lives Matter, see, these so-called black organizations are funded by white nationalists. Arthur Spiegelman was a straight white nationalist, and I'm saying white nationalist instead of white supremacist. George Soros, who bankrolls Black Lives Matter, is a white nationalist who cannot stand crackers. But this is his way of receiving anything that he wants or anything that he needs to get out of the black community. They will respond and serve him in exchange for him bankrolling the Black Lives Matter movement. Understand the politics in this game, brothers and sisters. Okay, Miss Tamar Braxton, Miss Hood, Miss Ride or Die Chick, Miss Hood, Hood Rat, supposed to be so motherfucking tough and thorough, but you let a motherfucking Ice 8, Lolo Jones, a goddamn ice monkey, smack you and smack your motherfucking glasses off your face. But you supposed to be so tough, and you let this beanie baby looking bitch smack your motherfucking glasses off. This suburbanite, Miss Goody Two Shoes, scream on you and every motherfucking thing. But see, you didn't have a problem, jumping down your own sisters and jumping. See, a lot of y'all are living room fucking gangsters. See, you'll jump on family members and all that type of shit. But your credibility, your street cred is at motherfucking zero. Because nobody fears you on the street. You got some older motherfucking relatives that may fear you, but ain't nobody in the street scared of your motherfucking man. And a lot of you don't have a fight game. All somebody need to do is smack all the taste out your motherfucking mouth, and you'll straighten the fuck up and be exposed. You see, when a lot of you motherfuckers can't pick up nothing. See, a lot of you motherfuckers are weak. If you got something in your hand, you feel like you feel like a little more secure. But standing up on your own, you a cold motherfucking pussy fuck nigga. And a white suburbanite bitch, which Lolo Jones is. You should have took her motherfucking head off. But you ain't got that type of heart because you got fear and over respect these motherfucking crackers. It was apparent. Katherine Jackson, who they, the Jackson family is waiting on their own mother to pass for them because they are already fighting over the money now. The siblings are already fighting over the money. Now let's be real about this. Not their motherfucking dime belongs to none of them Jacksons, with the exception of Catherine and Michael. All them billions of dollars, Michael generated that motherfucking money, in which you all contributed to his death too, because you put so much hate energy and sent it his way and left him defenseless when he was going through his legal battles. Now, all of a sudden, you got all this type of, when they pass, you got all this overwhelming love, and you put these motherfucking acts on like you're mourning, like you're hurt. But all the while, you motherfucking Jacksons are some crut ball motherfuckers. All of you. Janet, every last one of you motherfuckers. Jermaine, that dope fiend Randy, that gay ass Jackie, that irresponsible Jermaine doesn't take care of his children. You motherfuckers, man, are some shit. The only thing you motherfuckers were good for was dancing as one unit. Other than that, y'all wasn't shit. The man who raised y'all, that whooped y'all ass, y'all say he was abusive, but he kept y'all out the penitentiary. Because Lord knows what would have happened if you motherfuckers had to went in. Every last one of you motherfuckers has been somebody's wife. Every last one of you. But see, you don't understand that, because once again, it's a whole, this male energy now that we got today, these males have acquired a lot of female energy. You hear most of these black males always talking about their mothers, sucking on their mother's titty, whining and crying to their mother. And they got so much hatred and disdain for their fathers, for the black man. Primarily because a lot of you are suckers. A lot of you are sucker ass niggas. You don't want to be men. You soft. And then a lot of you, your queens are harder than you. And it's apparent because they run you. You can tell a strong motherfucking warrior by how he stands up. The respect that he receives, not only from his woman, but period. But a lot of you motherfuckers, you don't have any street cred. Nobody knows you. All you do is bully, your mother. You bully the elderly. I know motherfuckers that will fight the elder members of their family. Cause you're weak. You soft. You are a fuck nigga. And you know it deep down inside, you are a pussy fuck ass nigga. And that's where the Jacksons are. That's where they at. Randy, he drove his car through Mike's gate. He wouldn't have done that to Rick Ross or no motherfucking body. You see, even though Rick Ross he's a weak motherfucker too, but I'm just making a point. Outside the family, you wouldn't have done that. You'd have got your head peeled. However, now they fighting, pressing this woman to die so they can fight over the billions, because she's sitting on billions. But the cracker is watching the whole thing, and he's gonna divide and conquer their asses, because he's gonna get a good portion of that, and then he's gonna give them the crumbs to fight over, like he always does, because of lack of unity. Because everybody know you motherfuckers are money grubbing, money hungry, hoes, fags, and sluts. And make Catherine Jackson, when she does make her ascension, hopefully she doesn't. Hopefully she hangs around another 10 or 15 years. But nevertheless, you done the best that you could. You done the best that you could. I think you should have kept your titty in your bra a lot of times when it came to your sons. But nevertheless, you know, you wanted what was best for them. And see, the picture says 1,000 words. It's no coincidence or accident that Joseph and Michael and Catherine are in the same picture. Because these three, you know, may be the first, these three may be walking in the ancestral realm together. Because Mike and Joseph have already made their ascension. See, nothing is an accident. But these faggot motherfuckers are fighting over the money. Fighting over the money. You know, because they're money hungry. They're money hungry. They need to get, you know, cosmetic surgery. Jermaine's nose then start turning back to a black man's nose, and he wanna you know, keep the skin cut up so he can look like a motherfucking white boy, you know, with these hairlines and the black hairspray, spray paint that they use to cover them bald spots and all that gray. There's no way these motherfuckers 70 years old, they don't have not one gray hair. No facial hair. You know, butt naked, lip ass motherfuckers. You know. And Tito look like he's a motherfucking Western cowboy bartender. You know, you can tell these motherfuckers are alcoholics. You know, Jackie, he doesn't have a woman. You know, you gotta read between the lines. You know, and all of them still taking Jackie and Jermaine still taking what you call that estrogen shots. That's why they talk all, you know, light. Come on, man. And they're gonna pull this shit when their mother passed. You know, it's a routine. It's a hustle. You know, to throw the people off. Like they're so in mourning, but they're not. The motherfuckers sitting there counting money in their head. They're calculating shit in their heads. And everybody knows these not Michael Jackson's children. How can a black man and a white woman get together and the children come out blue-eyed? Not one trace of black in them. Not one trace. You know, and Michael Jackson, that's just self-hatred that he had. You know. And so, I'm going to continue part 2 of this video. We're going to get to part 2 of this video shortly, brothers and sisters, because we got a few more things that we have to cover. And so, I'm going to do part 2 to this. So, I'll be right back with you all shortly. Hotep, Black Power.